So ESPN released their list of the games to beware for each of the top 25 teams. For Clemson, it's at Syracuse in mid-September. For Alabama, it's their trip to South Carolina. And for Georgia, it's at Tennessee in October. Now, Chris, which team is most likely to be upset at least once this season, either by the team mentioned or by another?
So you have Syracuse as one on that list. Think of games against Pittsburgh and North Carolina State and some other teams, to be frank, that they have struggled with the last couple of years. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is going to be they won the national title last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the team that always enters number one, something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, they never finish number one.
They never do. Sometimes they do. Clemson and Alabama are actually the first teams to go 15-0. One of them was last year. That was Clemson. First time ever. That's why I say it's probably going to be Clemson. I can't say it's going to be Alabama just because of what they have been doing. And Georgia, I'm not convinced yet that the SEC East is as big and bad as people want to think it is.
I don't think it is. I look at Georgia, though. They have lost so much. And we've said that the last couple of years, but now for sure. Yeah, now for sure, all those guys that were there, that experience on the defensive line, offensive line, that's all gone. So I'm not sure what we're going to see out of Georgia this year, especially with Florida getting a lot better. I think that's going to be a dogfight. But I look at Alabama and not at South Carolina. I think the one they got to worry about is going to Kyle Field and playing Texas A&M, because Texas A&M has played them tough the last few years. Kyle Field is one of the toughest environments to play in college football. I look at that one as maybe Alabama trips up there, but I agree with you. I think it is going to be Clemson.
Everyone is hailing Trevor Lawrence to be the second coming. Now,
has nothing to do with this hair or his look.
Well, yeah, okay, that too. The sophomore slump. People love talking about the sophomore slump. Notice no one's mentioning that with Trevor Lawrence. They won a lot of games last year because of Trevor Lawrence. I'm not convinced to say that he's going to win games by himself. That defense might be a problem, and the fact that I can't say Alabama is going to lose a game.
Until
maybe
you see
even
it, really.
before Auburn. I don't even know if the Auburn game is losable, depending on what Auburn has towards the end of the year, if their defense is going to be good enough. I can't say Alabama. Georgia's schedule, I think, too weak. Got to be Clemson.